All right, let's talk about a huge shift happening in the world of data. We're going to look at how BigQuery ML is putting the incredible power of advanced AI right where your data already lives, using a language that, let's be honest, a ton of you probably already know and use every day. So just imagine this for a second. What if you could analyze all of your customer reviews, process stacks of scanned invoices, or even brainstorm new marketing ideas, all from right inside your data warehouse, with just a single line of SQL? I know, it sounds a little like science fiction, right? Well, it's not, and it's exactly what we're going to break down in this explainer. So here's our game plan. First, we're going to talk about the big AI data challenge that pretty much every business is facing. Then we'll get to the good part, the simple, powerful shortcut that changes everything. After that, we'll dive into how you can finally make sense of all that messy, unstructured data. And to wrap it up, we'll see how you can use this to predict the future and find those hidden gems in your data. Okay, first up, the AI data challenge. You know, most companies today are basically sitting on these mountains of data, but getting real, actual value out of it, that's way harder than it looks. The biggest roadblock is just getting all that information from where it's stored into the hands of AI models that can actually do something with it. And hey, we're not just talking about nice, clean spreadsheets here. Your most valuable data is often unstructured and it's all over the place. I'm talking about customer reviews, scanned invoices, product photos, even audio recordings from support calls. It's a total goldmine of insights, but traditionally it's been locked away and super difficult to analyze efficiently. So, how do we fix this? Well, with a simple but incredibly powerful shortcut. And this, right here, is where BigQuery ML completely changes the game. The magic behind all of this is a concept called a remote model. Now, don't get hung up on the term. Just think of it like a secure shortcut, almost like a direct phone line from inside your data warehouse straight to one of Google's powerful, pre-trained AI brains. And here's the absolute key. Nothing moves, not the AI and not your data. You're just creating this secure link. And the process? It's so easy, it honestly feels like a magic trick. It's just 2 steps, seriously. First, you create that shortcut, that remote model we just talked about. Second, you just use a simple SQL function, like ml.generateText, directly on your data. That's it. This completely gets rid of the need for those complex, expensive, and frankly, risky data pipelines. So this leads to the most important thing to remember. Your data stays put, the AI comes to you. This is a revolutionary way of thinking. It saves a ton of time, it slashes complexity, and most importantly, it keeps your data secure right where it belongs. Okay, so we've got this awesome shortcut. Now for the fun part. What can we actually start doing with it? Let's begin by tackling all that messy, unstructured data we talked about. You know, the text, the images, and the documents. This is where it gets really cool. It basically maps these super powerful AI capabilities directly to simple SQL commands. So if you need to summarize a report or draft an email, you use the ml.generateText function. Want to analyze what's in a product photo? That's ml.annotateImage. Sifting through thousands of reviews to find out if customers are happy or not, you use ml.understandText. And to pull data from a scanned invoice, it's ml.processDocument. Each task has its own clear, direct function. But let's get even more practical. Let's forget the function names for a minute. What can you actually do with this power in the real world? Well, you can understand your customers on a level that was nearly impossible before. You can analyze the sentiment from millions of reviews to see what people really think. You can instantly translate feedback from all over the world, summarize massive reports in seconds, transcribe audio from customer calls, and even automatically generate descriptive captions for all your product images. It's about turning all that raw, messy data into deep, actionable customer understanding. And you know, it's not just about analysis. You can also unleash creativity. By connecting generative AI to your own business data, you can brainstorm new product ideas, draft personalized emails, generate targeted marketing slogans, and even create code snippets. It's like having a creative partner that knows your business inside and out. Beyond understanding the data you have right now, BigQuery ML also lets you look into the future and find patterns you never knew existed. So let's talk about prediction and discovery. When it comes to forecasting, let's say predicting future sales, you have two fantastic paths. For a quick, powerful prediction with literally zero setup, you can use AI.forecast. It uses a pre-trained model called TimesFM that's ready to go. But if you need more control, maybe you want to include things like ad campaigns and you need to explain why the forecast is what it is, you can build a custom ARIMA model with ML.forecast. You get to choose incredible speed and simplicity or deep customization and explainability. Now for one of my favorite capabilities, anomaly detection. The best way to think about it is like you're a detective for your data. Its only job is to scan everything and find the odd ones out. Those data points that just don't fit the normal pattern. And why is finding these outliers so critical? Because these aren't just glitches, they are signals. You can spot problems before they become crises, like a sudden spike in product returns that might point to a manufacturing defect. You can catch fraud by flagging transactions that break the mold. And maybe most excitingly, you can find new opportunities, like an unexpected surge in interest for a product that points to a brand new market trend you can jump on. And finally, recommendation systems. This goes way beyond a simple search bar. It's about creating a smart personal shopper for each of your users. It analyzes their behavior to suggest things they might love, but would have never known to search for. The result? You get higher engagement, increased loyalty, and a user experience that feels genuinely personal and helpful, not just transactional. So, when you put this all together, what do you really have? You have the power of an entire AI platform for generative AI, for prediction, for discovery, all unlocked with the language that data professionals have been using for decades, SQL. It's a truly incredible combination of immense power and remarkable accessibility. The key takeaway is this. Your data holds the answers to your biggest business challenges and your greatest opportunities. Now that AI can be brought directly to your fingertips, the only limit is your curiosity. So, what questions will you ask first?